Welcome back, everybody, to Comic Statues Unleashed. Today, we're taking a look at a character who is often overshadowed by the likes of Spider-Man, Wolverine, and the Avengers. Yet, he may be one of the Marvel's most fascinating heroes, because Iron Fist was never really about strength. He wasn't born powerful, he wasn't bitten by a radioactive spider, and he wasn't chosen by a cosmic force. Everything he became was earned. Every scar, every lesson, every victory. And today, we're going to explore not only XM Studios' incredible interpretation of Iron Fist, but why the character's story of discipline and mastery may be more relevant now than ever. Let's get into it.
Power is one of the oldest fantasies in fiction. We dream about strength, speed, and invulnerability. But Iron Fist asks a different question. What if true power isn't something you're given? What if it's something you earn through the discipline of Kung Fu?
Who the hell is interrupting my Kung Fu?
But first, a little backstory. Danny Rand began life as the son of a wealthy businessman, Wendell Rand. He had everything: privilege, comfort, opportunity. But then tragedy struck. During an expedition to the mystical city of Kun Lao, Danny witnessed the death of his parents and found himself alone in a completely different world, unlike his own. A world of warriors, monks, ancient traditions, and impossible challenges. It was there that Danny began the journey that would transform him into Iron Fist. And yes, I realize he bears a striking resemblance to Jean-Claude Van Damme from Bloodsport. The first thing that immediately caught my attention is the base. Rather than simply creating a generic platform, XM chose to reinforce the mythology surrounding the character. The architectural influences evoke the ancient traditions of Kunlun. There's a sense of sacred ground here, a place where warriors are forged rather than born. Included with the base is a secondary, exceptionally well done fortress wall. It acts as a framing component to the complete diorama setup of the display. The door itself looks fantastic, especially when you realize it is so much more than just a framing tool, and that it is itself a true focal point of the display. Moving on to the body, this is where XM absolutely nailed the essence of Iron Fist. Notice the posture. There's no wasted movement, no exaggerated aggression. Every element feels controlled and intentional and balanced. The pose reflects a martial artist rather than a brawler, and that's exactly who Danny Rand is. The colors are vibrant, the stone damage looks natural as well as realistic. The torso of Iron Fist shines as well. The anatomy is exquisite and ultra detailed. Not surprising when you realize that this is an early Daniel Bell piece, and if you know my collection, I have a thing for Daniel Bell pieces.
What did he say?
I don't know, something about being gay.
Also, this piece came with a secondary torso that was covered in his traditional attire. Unfortunately though, the secondary torso does not have a light up fist as the shirtless one does. The portrait captures something that many superhero statues struggle with. Focus. Not rage, not arrogance. Focus. This is the face of someone who has spent years mastering himself before attempting to master anyone else.
Not gay no more.
And here we have the signature Comic Statues Unleashed 360-degree and assembly view. What surprises me most about this piece is its ability to anchor the entire collection. Iron Fist is not physically massive, yet the statue commands attention, because presence doesn't always come from size. It comes from composition, and this piece inadvertently tends to draw every gaze. The ultra-dynamic pose and glowing fist really cement his immense power and skill, while the base allows for a complete submersion into his canon and myth. Every aspect of this masterpiece flows, and it's a testament to the traditional and honorable discipline of martial arts. As a final collector's verdict, I have to say, some statues celebrate power, others celebrate spectacle. XM's Iron Fist celebrates discipline, and in a world obsessed with shortcuts, that might be the most heroic message they could have sent.
So what do you think of XM Studios' Iron Fist? Is this one of the most underrated XM Studios and Marvel quarter scales ever produced? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's review, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. Although older, this Danielle Bell piece still holds up and looks absolutely incredible. Even the sheer scope of the pose is above and beyond other pieces. Thanks for tuning in. So until next time, keep your passion for collecting alive and your love for superheroes soaring.